Didn't it just happen?
Yes.
So how is it that if it just happened, you can't even remember what you just said?
I think I'm more focused on your posture and your tone and your anger, so it's hard to process the question.
So the answer is, it's again the prosecutor's fault because you perceive him to be angry, right?
Mr. Martinez, are you angry at me?
The reason you're having problems now, is it because the prosecutor's standing?
Both regarding answering questions.
Right, isn't that what we're talking about?
You keep mentioning truth. I'm not having a problem telling the truth.
Can you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Neither of them. Well, it's all the same thing. It's just different versions. Couldn't keep my life straight.
So the answer is, they're not true, right?
Neither of them, yes.
All right, but you are having problems answering my questions, right?
I don't have a problem answering your question if I remember the answer.
So, but you just told us that you're having problems answering the question because of the prosecutor's posture. Didn't you tell us that?
That's not the direct reason, but that's a trigger.
Well, that's what you told us just now, right?
Something to that effect.
Right. And so, would you like it if I stood over here, like your counsel was asking you the questions? Would that make you feel more comfortable? Do you remember that we're talking about Travis Alexander? Let's start with that.
Yes, I remember that.
That's why we're here, because you killed him, right?
Yes.
And you do acknowledge that if you're in a fog, you're in a fog about everything, not just certain specific things, right?
I don't know.
Well, it's your fog. You're saying that he reaches over with one leg still in the shower and he body slams you. That's what you say, right? And it was all about this Calvin Klein thing that you wanted, right?
Yes.
I thought on direct examination you told us something about him wanting pictures because he was going to go to Cancun. Which one is it, ma'am?
Not because he was going to Cancun, when his body was cut the way it was in this photo.
So which one is it? The Calvin Klein sort of ambience, or is it he wants his picture for Cancun? Pick one. Ma'am, were you crying when you were shooting him?
I don't remember.
Were you crying when you were stabbing him?
I don't remember.
How about when you cut his throat? Were you crying then?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't see it that way.
Right, you wouldn't see that way because you have feelings for the defendant, right?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Mr. Martinez, are you angry at me?
That's what it says. And what are you reading from, sir?
And, sir, I asked the questions. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you remember previously telling me that that is an area that indicates a clinical disorder?
No, I don't remember saying that, and if I did, I misspoke.
So, do you have any problems with your memory because this just happened?
No, I do not have problems with my memory, sir.
I don't remember. That's not the fact.
Again, do you have problems remembering what you just told us less than a couple of weeks ago?
Occasionally, I guess.
And if you do remember, yes. And if
I
you
don't remember.
Do you have problems with your memory then?
No, sir, no more problems than you do.
Is to believe in absolute fiction. It is a fairy tale.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm, right?
I'm not using the Brothers Grimm version. I'm using the Walt Disney cartoon. I just want to make that clear.
You seem to be having trouble answering my questions.
I have trouble.
If you have a problem understanding the question, ask me that. If you want to do you want to spar with me? Will that affect the way you view your testimony?
Mr. Martinez, are you angry at me?
Is that important to you whether or not the prosecutor is angry with regard to your evaluation? Does that make any difference to your evaluation whether or not the prosecutor is angry? Yes or no?
Because you're making